Man, this is a technique here. The startup technique of the deadlift. This is an awesome video. So, oh man, if you use deadlift for conditioning, like like in the CrossFit world, for example, or if you're doing long sets, even if you're just working on strength or whatever, it's common to feel that the second and third rep are a lot easier, and that just comes from the fact that in the second and third rep you're not starting really from the ground. You start at the top, you go down, and then you pick it back up. And that just means that your posterior chain is already engaged. And so most people don't really understand that the first rep is bad, is difficult just because they don't know how to engage that posterior chain. And the problem is that the first rep is fundamental, especially if you're working on strength on the deadlift, because as you get heavy, you're not gonna be cycling reps. Even if you were doing 3 rep maxes or 5 rep maxes, that first rep is what's gonna determine your ultimate strength, right? And so the first rep is everything. And so knowing how to engage those muscles is fundamental. I have a video called How to Create Tension When Pulling. Go and check it out. It deals with the anatomy of the thing and everything. I'm not going to explain any of that now, but what I'm going to explain you is the startup technique, right? And so the one that I use, how to do it. So, and I'm going to do it just for deadlifts, right? And so you can generalize to sumo deadlifts, definitely not cleans and snatches, but we're going to do it for deadlifts. So I'm going to come as close as I can to the barbell, right? Like always nice setup, almost touching the barbell. Then keeping a nice neutral hip and not letting my knees travel forward, right, like there. Shins are vertical. I'm gonna come and grab that bar, right, like so I'm not letting the knees travel forward. I'm here. So the startup technique that I like to use is I'm gonna sit back, and what I'm trying to do is squeezing my butt, squeezing this muscle here, the hamstrings, squeezing the back, hold it there for a second, count to 3, and lean back as if I were gonna fall on my fucking butt with everything engaged. Why do I want that? Because if I'm falling back, using the belt is not gonna let you fall, it's gonna help you pull up, right? Like if you're falling, it's gonna help you pull up. So you're using your own weight and you're creating tension on the posterior chain. And most people, you'll be surprised at how many people, the fear of falling on their butt prevents them from engaging the back. You're not gonna fall, the body's gonna catch you. But anyhow, so that's what you wanna be looking for, right? So again, super close to the barbell, neutral back, don't let my knees travel, grab that bar, sit back, create tension, and as you see, just by sitting back and creating tension, the belly is already up. I haven't done anything. I just use my own weight. Good. While I'm there, while I'm creating tension and sitting back, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, and I'm squeezing, creating tension. And on 3, 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna stand up, right? So here we go. That's it, right? What's gonna happen, how this technique is gonna evolve as you get heavier, is you're gonna sit back, create tension, and as you're counting up 1, 2, 3, you're already standing up, right? Like the waiting is just at the beginning, just as you're warming up to get used to sit back, to let time, to get used to the lift taking a lot of time. As the weight gets heavy, deadlifts take a lot of time and people just rush them. And because they're rushing, then the technique falls off, or they just quit too early on the lift, right? And so on the first lifts, when it's like this, you're gonna, like wait, but as you get heavy, you're sitting back, you're creating tension, and the 1, 2, 3, you're counting and you're already standing up. Remember that this is not a this movement is a stand-up movement. You're standing up with weight. Good, so let me show you how that would look. So imagine there's like 400 pounds in this bar. So I'm here, I'm gonna sit back, create tension, 1, 2, 3, up, right? So I'm creating tension. First, I'm sitting back, bottom hamstring, so much people is engaging the lats. Awesome, that's fantastic. It's a little bit the third priority. First priority is the main movers, butt, hamstrings, and lower back. The lats keep your back safe, keep the bar close to you. They're fundamental, don't get me wrong, but that's the third point of performance. That is just the easier one to do. That's why people is so fixated on there, right? So sit back, again. 1, 2, 3, move. That's it. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes.